welcome back to Domestic Naturalista, and I'm so thankful that you are able to join me on this video. And today is February 1st. Hopefully I will post this on February 1st, but you know what that means. It's the first of the month, trying to time to get your budgeting, all of that good stuff together. Well, actually, your budget should already be in place, because if it's February 1st and you're still trying to get everything, I mean, that's good. That's a good start, but it's good to do it at least a couple weeks prior, before February 1st, so you can have an idea of your budget. So anyway, I have been wanting to do this video for a long time to talk about my budgeting, and I'm going to really kind of make it short and sweet, and hopefully eventually get into more details about budgeting. I have been doing the zero-based budget for let's see, I guess it's going on 2 years now. I've been doing the zero-based budget, and I have seen a tremendous difference with budgeting all the way to the very last penny. I get to see where every dollar goes, so I love it. And I just recommend that if anyone is struggling with budgeting or just doesn't have an idea like where did this money go, please do that, because I remember budgeting without doing the zero-based budget. I would just put, okay, a lump sum of money right here, and that was it. Like, once I paid my bills, I just had this money and that was it. And I would get dumbfounded or just lost every single time. But anyway, first, I guess I'll tell you what's going on with me. I am on a debt-free journey. I've been on and off with this debt-free journey for some time now, and really I should be debt-free by now. But you know, sometimes it takes that to really understand what you need to do, and just get a better understanding of your finances. So now I'm ready, and I'm going to kick this debt off. I'm going to kick the debt. It has to go. Yes, so right now, no credit cards. I finally paid those off, and now we're just focusing on a vehicle and student loans. And I think student loans is, if you don't have student loans, that's truly a blessing, such a blessing. But majority people have student loans, which keeps us in middle class. Student loans, car notes are probably like the main reason that keeps the middle class in middle class. So I'm believing God that I can get this taken care of. I'm going to give myself 2 years to do that. So we'll see how that goes. So it's what, 2018? So 2020, I should be debt free. So that's what we're going to stand by. And that's why I'm making this video, to, of course, inspire you guys, but to also to keep myself accountable. So where I am now, as far as my debt, I am focusing on the vehicle right now. So what I'm doing, right now I'm just putting the money, this is, first of all, I'm all over the place. How I budget, I allow us to have different things, and then I put a certain amount of money just for debt payments. So what I'm doing, I'm just kind of putting that into savings to save up to pay the truck off, to pay our vehicle off. So that's what I'm doing. But right now, we're going to focus on our budget, because in order to pay your debt off and, you know, to be on this debt-free journey, you have to budget. You have to tell everything where to go in order to pay off things. Now, I am inspired by Dave Ramsey, but I am not actually following exactly to a T. I still contribute to my 401k, and then I also contribute extra to match what's in my 401k. So it's called a thrifty savings plan. So I'm doing a thrifty savings plan plus what my job gives me. I'm not stopping that. I know he wants you to cut that off, but I'm not going to cut that off. Um, and we still travel. We go on trips sometime. And I feel as long as I budget all of this and not use my credit cards and I'm still paying debt off, it may take a little longer. That's why I'm giving myself 2 years. I could probably get this stuff knocked out in a year. But we have to live. My kids are getting older and we still want to spend time. So, yes, I am also putting money down for a trip that we're taking in May. When I do my budget, I budget on a bi-weekly. So yeah, it's February 1st, but this is mid-month of February for us. And I actually like that I'm doing it that way because I can get ahead. I mean, I'm always ahead. So that works out. So my husband, he gets paid monthly and I get paid bi-weekly. So I have to kind of do it bi-weekly. So back in January, let's see when I got paid. I guess it was like the 18th, something like that when I got paid. So to me, that was my February. And then I didn't pay everything for the beginning of February until he got his check yesterday. So what we did with that, we paid the mortgage, we paid our security, we paid our I do school lunch for the kids for a month, and for gas, I budget bi-weekly for that. So I do 140. So I have 140 for 2 weeks, and then the next week 2 weeks, and so that's what we go by. And then for the first of the month, I'm trying to find it. See, for the first of the month, okay, of course, we pay our tithes, and I split that bi-weekly too. So one chunk will go, and then the next. So I pay my tithes. And then to the lifestyle and everything we have going on, I give myself $50 every other week. And I also give my husband $50 every other week. So we do get allowance. The kids just started back their allowance. So they will get $5 a week. So I budget $20 bi-weekly for them. And miscellaneous is probably my problem child. Miscellaneous category and groceries are definitely my problem child. Speaking of, for groceries, I budget $500 a month for that. I don't do bi-weekly for that. I just kind of take it all in the beginning of the month, which was back in January. So I take that all in one month. And so I do that. And then if we have things coming up, let's say that we know we're getting ready to travel somewhere, I put money towards that. And if we have birthday gifts, I'll put money towards that. And that's what we have going on this month. We have a lot of birthdays. So I had to plug in money for that. And I also like to have money for dining. For the most part, I try to plan out my meals, which you see on some of my grocery hauls, that will be coming very soon. Try to post that tomorrow. But anyway, so yes, I have a dining fund for that. We do that bi-weekly. So I will do $70 bi-weekly for that. And really after that, and after paying my bills, which would be, yeah, my bills and student loans, then I have this lump sum of money where I like to contribute that to debt. Sometimes things happen where I may have to pull some of that for other things, but right now I'm just putting that towards debt. Now we do have a savings, and right now I'm not putting anything in savings. Right now I have enough where I should be okay. So I'm just focusing on putting that debt, the rest of my money, towards the debt. And I put that in a separate savings so I can see exactly how much money I have to pay the next debt off. So that's what I'm doing. I know this was kind of all over the place, but I promise you I will get better at this. And I really enjoy budgeting. I'm always in my little room looking at my spreadsheet. It's not stressful at all to me. I know it can be stressful to most people, but I love it. I really love seeing where every dollar goes, and it has helped me tremendously. If I could help other people, I would love it. But the key is to stay consistent and to know that when it's gone, it's gone. That's another problem. And in miscellaneous, the miscellaneous category is always my struggle. I try to budget like $350 a month for miscellaneous, but that is just everything. And I need to break that out. I started to break that out. Yeah, I need to break that out. So I'll try to have $100 for entertainment, an actual $100 for miscellaneous. So that's $200 right there. And then the other $150, some of it will go to the car, like we have to get oil change, and maybe like $20 go to clothing. Just if I can just kind of beef that up. The only problem with that is sometimes we may pull from other categories to use the money, and it's like, what was the point? So, but that, if you break it out, that will help you understand where your dollars are going. But I do try to write everything down, and I have an app that I love, and it's called Envelopes. And you have to manually do it, but I love plugging in numbers. So I like to instead of having cash, it pretends like it's cash. So I have a list of envelopes, and I name each envelope, and I just kind of deposit the dollar figure in each envelope. And so that helps me to stay on track with everything. And I'm trying to do better. So the miscellaneous is just things that I didn't plan for, that I did not know that we were going to spend. And it's small things, not major things. If it's something major, that to me is an emergency and we need to go pull from savings. So this is just little things that I didn't expect. Or like, oh, I didn't know you were invited to a birthday party. Let me plan for that. Let's get a gift from out the miscellaneous. So stuff like that. So hopefully my next one will be good, will be better for you, and you can understand, because I know, I'm sorry, it was all over the place. So yes, to sum it up, I am on a debt-free journey. I have a vehicle and student loans to pay off, and that's going to take me 2 years. I like to budget. I break everything down, and once I put everything in its category, I have a lump sum of money, and I like to put that into a savings to get an idea of how much money I have to pay my debt off. I also budget bi-weekly. So there you have it. Sorry that this video was all over the place. I keep repeating myself, but thank you for watching, and let's get this debt paid off. Let's stick with our budget. We can do this, okay?